your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanan Dhyayet Sarvavignopashantaye. Ishvara Paramak Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Krishna Narayano Vande
Krishnam Narayanam Vande Krishnam Vande Vrajapriyam Krishnam Dvaipayanam Vande Krishnam Vande Prathasatam Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Ramapati Padam Bhoja Parisphurati Manasam Senapati Maham Vande Vishwaksenan Nirantaram Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundarika Vyasam Varisha Shuka Shaunaka Bhishma Dalpan Rukmangadarjuna Vasishta Vibhishanadin Punyani Man Parama Bhagavatam Smarami. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadyasya yatonvayaditaratāh Chārtheshvabhinyasvarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayah Tejavari Mrudaya Tha Vinimayah Yatra Trisargo Mrusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. Dharma Projhita Kaitavotra Paramaha Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavamatra Vastu Shivadam Tapatrayon Moolanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Kim va parairishvaraha Sadyo Hrudya Varudhyate Trakritipihi Shushrushubistakshanat Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukamukhadamrutattrava Sanyutam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha Yam Pravrajantamanupeta Krutyam Dvaipayano Virahakatara Juhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravo Bhineduhu Tam Sarva Bhuta Hudayam Munimanatosmi Yasvanubhavamakila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatmadipamatitirshatantamondham Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasa Sunumupayami Gurum Muninam Narayanam Namaskritya नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रये। यस्य भगवताख्या सर्वेषां भक्तिदानृणां स एव करुणा सिन्धुः बोधितात्मा गुरुर्मम। तस्मै श्रीवासुदेवाय धरणीसुररूपिणे गुरुवायुपुरेशाय तुभ्यं श्रीगुरवे नमः। शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मधारिणे गुरुरूपिणे गुरुवायुपुरेशाय वासुदेवाय ते नमः। संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्मग्राहगृहीताङ्गं मामुद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्षः कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुक्त्यर्थं भवसागरे। मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफलः सर्वथा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यः दासोऽहं तव केशव। शुकरूपप्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारद एतत् कथा प्राकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय। पीताम्बरं करविराजितचक्रशङ्खं कौमोदकी सरसिजं करुणासमुद्रं राधासहायम् अतिसुन्दरमन्दहासं वातालयेशमनिशं हृदि भावयामि। वातालयेशमनिशं हृदि भावयामि। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। अथ श्रीमद्भागवत माहात्म्यम् अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातरः जुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नैमिषे सूतमासीनम् अभिवाद्य महामतिं कथामृतरसास्वादकुशलः शौनको ब्रवीत्। शौनक उवाच अज्ञानध्वान्तविध्वंसकोटिसूर्यसमप्रभ सूताख्याहि कथासारं मम कर्णरसायनम्। भक्तिज्ञानविरागाप्तः विवेको वर्धते महान् मायामोहनिरासश्च वैष्णवैः क्रियते कथम्। इह घोरे कलौ प्रायः जीवश्चासुरतां गतः क्लेशाक्रान्तस्य तस्यैव शोधने किं परायणम्। श्रेयसा यद्भवेत् श्रेयः पावनानां च पावनम् कृष्णप्राप्तिकरं शश्वत् साधनं तद्वदाधुना। Chintamanirlokasukham Suradrisvargasampadam Prayachati Guru Pritaha Vaikuntham Yogi Durlabham. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas present in tonight's session of the nectar receiving zone, I would say. Amongst all the things that are happening, this is something very close to the heart and getting day by day sweeter. So we have just revised what we have learned so far. And we are going to go ahead with the future, but I hope you have got up time to see the meaning. Eventually, I'm planning that whatever we read, if I can say the meaning, that would be more beneficial. And eventually, probably we need more than one class a week. Eventually, that should also happen. We'll see how it goes and we can accommodate. So just to begin, what's happening in the first mantra is, it's our namaskara offered to Lord Krishna. And it is saying that we are singing that glory of that Krishna who is Sat Chit Ananda, who is all consciousness, bliss and truth. And he is Vishwotpatyadi Hetave. Vishwotpatti, the cause. Hetave is the cause of Vishwotpatti. So he is responsible for the creation, Utpatti, Adi. So etc. means Utpatti, Sthiti and Laya. He is a Hetave, who is the reason for it. Tapatraya Vinashaya. Tapatraya, we have got the threefold afflictions. Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adhyatmik. So who removes all these tapatrayas from us? To that Sri Krishna, Vayam Numaha, we bow down. Then in the second shloka, it's a very beautiful one. We need to memorize that. It was when Vedavyasji saw his son leaving and going away all alone, and with the intention of taking a sannyas, even though he had not yet finished his Punul Kalyan, he had not finished his Upanayanam Samskar. And he's calling him, where are you going? Wait, he's calling. And the reply was from the trees. Means Shuka was so pervasive that the creation around him, that the trees replied him on his behalf, means he was in one and all. So that's the beauty of that second verse. Then in the third verse, what we see is, the background is the Naimisharanya, and Shaunaka has approached Sutta, and Shaunaka is the one who likes to enjoy Bhagwan's stories and to listen from the one who is the exalted wisdom, Sutta. He asks the questions. So what we did, Shaunaku Vacha, are Shaunaka's questions over there. He's asking that, oh Sutta, you are possessing the splendor of millions of suns, capable of completely dispelling the darkness of ignorance. Narrate to us the best part of Lord's stories, so which would prove nectar to the ears. So this is what Sutta said in the verse number 4. Then in verse number 5, he asked, how does this great power of discernment, means which is obtained through devotion, spiritual enlightenment and dispassion, grow? And how our delusion and infatuation got rid by the devotees of Lord Vishnu? So it is all for us, like we have these questions, right? How to develop more bhakti. So then the questions go. So in this terrible age of Kali, the living beings have mostly acquired the diabolical nature. So what is the royal road for purification? He's asking. So that we can get rid of our fivefold afflictions, he says. So in the form of nascence, egotism, like, dislike, and fear of death. How to get rid of all this? And he then says that you just point out the means, whichever proved to be the best of experience, how to purify. This is question. So everything can be there, but without Lord, there is nothing. So what is it? He's asking. Then Sut is going to begin to answer the question. So this chapter, in this particular chapter, there is a dialogue between Narad and bhakti is personified. So it is Narad and Bhakti, they are going to meet. So bhakti is given personification. So we are going to hear in the living form their conversation shortly. So now let's get into our chanting mode. When we give little, so if you take some effort to read and come the meaning, it will flow. Let's see how we just start, then Lord's grace, probably more details can come. If possible, maybe Sanskrit can also be learned through this. Vedanta can also be learned through this. Everything can be learned through this Bhagavad. So as I said, if we have to go with this speed, then we'll have to increase the number of classes in the week, which over a few months, maybe over 5-6 months, we should be planning. So if we aim that ahead, then if the thought is there now, it will slowly consolidate and grossify one day. So just a small effort. So now let's get started. Okay. So we have Arjun, Anish, Anika. We'll go ahead. So kids, first raise your hands and keep. So we'll start now. Sutta Uvacha.
Sutta Uvacha. Sutta Uvacha. Sutta Uvacha.
Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te.
Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te. Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te.
Anika. Priti Shaunaka.
Priti Shaunaka
Chitte Te.
Chitte Te.
Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha.
Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha. Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha.
Anika. Hyato
Hyato
Vachmi
Vachmi
Vicharya Cha.
Vicharya Cha.
Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam.
Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Sarva Siddhanam.
Sarva Siddhanta
Sarva Siddhanta
Nishpannam.
Nishpannam.
Samsara Bhayanashanam.
Samsara Bhayanashanam. Samsara Bhayanashanam. Samsara Bhayanashanam.
Aha, awesome. Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te. Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha.
Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te. Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha. Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te. Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha.
Anika. Priti Shaunaka
Priti Shaunaka
Chitte Te.
Chitte Te.
Vachmi. Hyato Vachmi
Hyato Vachmi
Vicharya Cha.
Vicharya Cha.
Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Samsara Bhayanashanam.
Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Samsara Bhayanashanam. Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Samsara Bhayanashanam.
Sarva Siddhanta
Sarva Siddhanta
Nishpannam.
Nishpannam.
Samsara Bhayanashanam.
Samsara Bhayanashanam. Priti Shaunaka Chitte Te. Hyato Vachmi Vicharya Cha. Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam. Samsara Bhayanashanam. प्रीतिः शौनकचित्ते ते ह्यतो वच्मि विचार्य च सर्वसिद्धान्तनिष्पन्नं संसारभयनाशनम्.
Awesome. Anika, Priti Shaunakachitte te. Priti Shaunaka
चित्ते ते
Yato Vachmi
यतो वच्मि
Vicharya cha
चार्य च
Sarvasiddhanta-nishpannam
सर्वसिद्धान्तनिष्पन्नं
Samsara-bhayanashanam.
संसारभयनाशनम्.
Awesome. Suta uvacha Priti Shaunakachitte te Yato Vachmi Vicharya cha Sarvasiddhanta-nishpannam Samsara-bhayanashanam. What should happen to us is when we read the mantra, we should feel it so that it will reveal it to us. So little attention if we give it, we can start to understand the meaning. So I'll just help how to find out. Pritihi shaunaka chitte te. Chitte, in your mind, in your heart. Oh Shaunaka, because Shaunaka has Pritihi, you have love. For te, for Krishna, you have love. That is why, watch me. I will tell you. Vicharya cha, after duly thoughtful words, after thinking, I will tell you what Sarva Siddhanta Nishpanna. Nishpanna, the essence of all the Siddhantas, I will tell you what it is going to do. Samsara Bhayanashana, which will take us away from the Samsara Bhaya. All these daily challenges that we sleep, get up in the morning, then one challenge. Then some phone from here, some phone from there, something office. Every day there is something or the other. So the fear of the samsara, I will remove. This is what he. So if we will become little aware and sensitive while reading and not just consider, okay, it's some Sanskrit going on, automatically it should start talking to us. Priti shaunaka chitte te Yato vachmi vicharya cha. Oh, I had read it already. Anyway, sarva siddhanta nishpannam samsara bhayanashanam. Sahana, Uma. Bhaktyoghvardhanam yaccha. Bhaktyoghvardhanam yaccha.
भक्त्योघवर्धनय्यच्च भक्त्योघवर्धनय्यच्च
कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
sorry.
कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
तदहन्तेऽभिधास्यामि
तदहन्तेऽभिधास्यामि
Gita. तदहन्तेऽभिधास्यामि
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 सावधानतया शृणु.
सावधानतया शृणु
सावधानतया शृणु
भक्त्योगवर्धनं यच्च कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
भक्त्योघवर्धनय्यच्च कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
भक्त्योघवर्धनय्यच्च कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम्
तदहन्तेऽभिधास्यामि सावधानतया शृणु.
तदहन्तेऽभिधास्यामि
Not tadahante, that is Gita. Tadahante bhidhasyami.
तदहन्ते भिधास्यामि सावधानतया शृणु
तदहन्ते भिधास्यामि सावधानतया शृणु
भक्त्योगवर्धनय्यच्च कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकम् तदहन्ते भिधास्यामि सावधानतया शृणु
भक्त्योगवर्धनं यच्च कृष्णसन्तोषहेतुकं तदहन्ते भिधास्यामि सावधानतया शृणु
So, bhaktyoga vardhanayyacha. Ogha, flow. Flow is gush. Bhakti will rise, like a gush of bhakti should rise in us, which is going to please Krishna, which is the reason of pleasing Krishna. So if you have love for Krishna, Krishna will get happy. Tadaham, that I will, abhidhasyami, will tell you, savadhanataya, with great attention. Tritiya, those who are learning Sanskrit, shrunu, you listen. So, the one which is samsara bhayanashanam, one which is bhakti yoga vardhanam, one which is Krishna santosha karanam, that I am telling you, you listen carefully. Bhakti yoga vardhanam yaccha Krishna santosha hetukam tadahante bhidhasyami savadhanataya shrunu. Shreyas, Sharada. There is no pada break in this. Kalavyala mukhagra satrasa nirnasha hetave. So, the conjuncts are coming. We have to stress the previous. Vyala, vya is a conjunct, va and ya. So, la will have a pressure. Kalavyala. Then, mukha, gra is a conjunct, ga and a ra. Mukhagrasa, mukhagrasa. Then, nirnasha hetave. No, grasa, then trasa is there. Grass. So, kalavyala mukhagrasa trasa. So, it should go in continuation. Wherever there is a conjunct, two vyanjanas joining, previous you will have to give up pressure and hold it over there. Kalavyala mukhagrasa trasa nirnasha hetave.
कालव्यालमुखाग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे.
Ki matra is coming extra.
कालव्यालमुखाग्रासत्रासनिर्नाश कालव्यालमुखाग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे.
Very good, my dear.
कालव्यालमुखग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे.
Shrimad Bhagavatam Shastram.
श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रम्
श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रम्
Kalokirena bhashitam.
कलौकीरेण भाषितं भाषितं कलौकीरेण भाषितं
कलौकीरेण भाषितम्
Kalavyala mukhagrasatrasa hetave.
कालव्यालमुखग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे.
कालव्यालमुखग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे
श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रम् कलौ कीरेण भाषितम्
श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रं
कालौ नहीं कालौ न कलौ
कलौकीरेण भाषितं श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रं कलौकीरेण भाषितम्
श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रं कलौकीरेण भाषितम्
कालव्यालमुखग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रं कलौकीरेण भाषितम्
कालव्यालमुखग्रासत्रासनिर्नाशहेतवे श्रीमद्भागवतं शास्त्रं कलौकीरेण भाषितम्
कलौ कलौ सप्तमी in this Kali Yuga, it means in this Kali Yuga, Shrimad Bhagavata Shastra Bhashitam, who has told Kirena by Tritiya Vibhakti, by Shuka. What he has told this Shrimad Bhagavad Shastra, what is Hetave, what is that reason? Nirnasha, to destroy. What? Kalavyala Mukhagrasa Trasa, the trouble by that sarpa, that bhayanaka sarpa of time. So that fear that you are got in the jaws of this sarpa of that time. So kalavyala grasa, that you got. So we are all stuck in time now. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, dinner time, tomorrow this and that, and we are just stuck in time. Are we living without the presence, awareness of time? So yes, in utmost love and devotion, it is happening. There is no existence of time. How to get, oh, it's only for the sannyasis, sadhus, it's not my. No, just remember, don't know how much time is gone. And especially if it is that somebody whom you love the most, then finish. What is day, what is night, you don't know. Hours you have spoken and you don't have the sense of time. So we all have experience. We have spoken the first that we have to turn it to a higher. So in that, Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is not just for the saints or something, it's remote that we don't have a presence of time and we are all caught. So no, we have had a glimpse. It's something that is possible. Now where to get that permanent? Probably now that person whom we love, either we don't talk or we don't, or that same appeal is not there probably even if we are living together. So what is that would give that permanent? That doesn't get lost, where there is no time sense beyond the time. Beyond time has to be Lord only. There only the permanent sense. So that he is expounding, and that will be told. Kalavyala mukhagrasa trasa nirnasha hetave Shrimad Bhagavatam Shastram Kalokirena Bhashitam. Jayant and family, Nikhila Jayashree Hariji. Etasmadaparam kinchit. So that kinchin na sandhi vigraha will happen and na will become halantat. Etasmadaparam kinchit. Anuswaras na.
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित्
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित्
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित्
Aparam, you said? Aparam kinchit.
Is it etasmada param or param?
Aparam is not there. Aparam kinchit. Ka is there. So ka varga's fifth anunasik. Ka, kha, ga, ghang, ng. So anuswara is going to become ng. Aparam kinchit.
Etasmada parang sorry. Etasmada parang kinchit.
Shubhyaina vidyate.
Sorry, Varsha, could you repeat again? Because just now your video and audio was lagging.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My internet is failing, or probably my AirPod is okay. Probably I should get a better headset. Okay, let me see. Manashuddhyaina vidyate.
मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
Janmantare bhavet punyam.
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यम्
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यम्
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यम्
Tada bhagavatam labhet. Anuswaras la will happen. La with the chandra bindu. Bhagavatam labhet.
तदा भागवतं लभेत्
तदा भागवतल्लभेत्
तदा भागवतं लभेत्
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते.
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतं लभेत्.
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतं लभेत्
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतल्लभेत्
जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतं लभेत्
No, you have to do it. Yes, go ahead.
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतं लभेत्
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतल्लभेत्
एतस्मादपरं किञ्चित् मनःशुद्ध्यैन विद्यते जन्मान्तरे भवेत् पुण्यं तदा भागवतं लभेत्
Very good. Etasmad aparam. Nothing greater than this. Nothing more than this. Kinchit. Nothing. Not one thing. Etasmad aparam. Nothing is more than this. For what? Manashuddhyai. Manashuddhyai. Na vidyate. There is nothing existing more than this for manashuddhikaran. For purifying the mind, this is the only thing. This is the best thing. There is nothing more than this. What this means? Bhagavat. And janmantare bhavet punyam. Not with one janma. After many lives, many births, that what you have accumulated, that punya, tada, after that only, Bhagavatam labhet. We are not happy with it, or this ambitious project that we should know to chant this with meaning. So this is Sukruta, this is Krishna's grace only. So we should be happy that we've got this. Etasmadaparam kinchit manashubhyaina vidyate janmantare bhavet punyam tada bhagavatam labhet. Naga and his mother. Naga's mother's name is, sorry, is it Sharda? No, sorry. Naga? No. Shravanti. Yeah, okay, now I saw. Shravanti. Parikshite katham vaktum. So that anuswara will become wa. Katham vaktum. Naga, are you there? Naga and Shravanti, could you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Ha. Parikshite katham vaktum.
Shanikshate nata vatvan.
Parikshite katham vaktum.
Parikshite tata
Katha.
katha vaktun.
Vaktum.
Parikshite katha vaktum.
Sabhayam samsthite shuke.
Sabhaya sthanstite yuke. Shuke.
Sabhaya samsthite shuke.
Sudha kumbham grihitvaiva.
Sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva.
Sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva.
Devastatra samagaman.
Devastaka samagavam.
Gaman. Samagaman.
Devastatra samagaman.
Parikshite katham vaktum sabhayam samsthite shuke.
Parikshite katham vaktun sabhaya swasti samstite shuke.
Parikshite katha vaktum sabhayam samsthite shuke.
So not to say samsthite, samsthite.
Samsthite. Okay.
Not
Sound,
sun, not sun, not some, samsthite.
Samsthite.
Sudha kumbham grihitvaiva devastatra samagaman.
Sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva devastakar samagaman.
Sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva devastatra samagaman.
Sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva. Okay, try to get the whole verse, Naga.
Parikshite katha vattu samaya samstite shuke. सुधा
Sabhaya.
तथाया संस्थिते शुके सुधा कुम्भं गृहीत्वैव देवास्त्रक् समागमान्
Parikshit.
Try, my dear child. Slowly you will be there. Just be present in the class. It will all change within a month. Excellent. We are doing very good. You are trying very nicely, my dear.
परीक्षिते कथा वक्तुं सभाया संस्थिते शुके सुधा कुम्भं गृहीत्वैव देवास्तत्र समागमन्.
Very good. So, vaktum. Vaktum means for the reason of telling, to tell. What? This katha. To whom? To Parikshit. So, Parikshite katham vaktum. To tell the story to Parikshit. Sabhayam. In the sabha. In Saptami. Samsthite. Sabhayam samsthite. Shuke. So it is Sati Saptami, it is called. Means at the time or when Shuka was sitting in the Sabha to tell this story to Parikshit. So at that moment. So that is called Sati Saptami. When? Just listen and keep. Slowly it will dawn. There is no harm in listening little bit grammar here and there. Sudha Kumbham. Sudha is Amrita. Kumbha is a pot. Gruhitvaiva. So there is one sandhi over there. Gruhitva eva. So having hold the Sudha nectar pot. Am I audible? Is my
Yes.
audio okay?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. So having taken the Sudha Kumbha, Devaha, the gods, Tatra. So Devaha, Sandhi, Sakara has gone, Tatra. Samagaman. They all came together, Agaman. So gods came over there with a pot of nectar when Shuka was in that Sabha to tell Parikshit this story of Bhagawat. Okay. Parikshite katha vaktum sabhaya. You can mute yourself. Parikshite katha vaktum sabhayam samsthite shuke sudha kumbham gruhitvaiva devastatra samagaman. Any kids, any young adults I have missed? All done? Okay, so now we have, okay, Vanni, you can come. Dataji and Vanni, let's do. Shukan natva vadan sarve.
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे
स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः
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 कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधाम्. Oh, sorry. कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व.
कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व.
कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व.
गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्.
गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्.
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः
कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्
कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्
कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्
शुकन्नत्वा वदन् सर्वे स्वकार्यकुशलासुराः कथासुधां प्रयच्छस्व गृहीत्वैव सुधामिमाम्.
Tamam. So what happens now? The gods have come over there. So what did Shuka do? Shukam natva, having bound. Natva, to bow down. It's called tvanta. So having done one action, we do go for another action. That time this tvanta will come. Natva. So naman, having bowed down. Avadan. So there is a sandhi. Natva avadan. He said. He said to whom? That Suraha. So it is the adjective. So adjective will take that Sura form. Sura is gods. So the which kind of gods? Who are Swakarya Kushalaha. They are very efficient in their own ways. To those gods, Shuka bowed down and said, Avadan. What did he say? Not Shuka. The gods bow down to Shuka. Shukannatva. So, Shukahano. Shukannatva. So, the gods bow down to him and they said, what did the gods bow down? What did the gods say to Shuka having bowed down? The gods came, they bowed down and they said, what did they say? Gods are telling to Shuka. Shukam Natva. So, Dvitiya of Shukam, not Shukaha. Shukaha is not Natva. Shukam Natva. So, to Shuka, the gods have bowed down and they are saying, what? Katha Sudham Prayachasva. You give that nectarous story, that Amruta Katha of Bhagavat, you gave us, and Gruhitvaiva Sudham Imam. Sudham Imam. This nectar pot, so giving that pot, you take this nectar pot, you Gruhitva, you hold this nectar pot and give that Bhagavat Katha Amrut. So, Katha Sudham, that Katha story means that story is nectar and this pot is nectar. So, he's saying, hold this pot of nectar, Gruhitvaiva Sudham Imam. This pot you hold and Katha Sudham Prayachasva. Give that Bhagavata to us. That nectar to us. Give the Amruta Bhagavat Amrut to us. This is what Devas are telling to Shuka, having bowed down to Shuka. Kannatva sarve karya atha sudham prayachasva grihitvaiva sudhamimam. Okay, Lata Kartik, Sudha Prabhu. Evam vinimaye jate.
एवं विनिमये जाते एवं विनिमये जाते
Sudha Radhya prapiyata.
सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयताम्
सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयताम्
प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे
प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे
प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे
श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
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 You're not getting because you're not saying the g full. Bhagavata, you're saying bhag.
Okay.
Bhag.
श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
Very good. Evam vinimaye jate sudharajna prapiyata.
एवं विनिमये जाते सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयता
That ragya, gya sound will come in Hindi. Gya sound should not come in Sanskrit. Rajnya, not ragya.
राज्ञा प्रपीयता
एवं विनिमये जाते सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयताम्
Go for the full verse.
एवं
No, sorry, I didn't do the second. Prapasyamo vayam sarve Shrimad-Bhagavatamritam.
प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
एवं विनिमये जाते सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयताम् प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
एवं विनिमये जाते सुधाराज्ञा प्रपीयताम् प्रपास्यामो वयं सर्वे श्रीमद्भागवतामृतम्
Evam vinimaye jate. So having subdued themselves in this fashion, the gods are saying, Sudha, Ratya means the king. Who is the king? Parikshit. Prapiyatam. Let this Amrit be drunk by the king. So that exchange is happening. Prapasyamaha. Vayam sarve. So Vayam is all of us. All of us. Prapasyamaha. Let us drink what? Shrimad Bhagavatamritam. So let this Amrit be drunk by Parikshit. So then he will become immortal and give us the Bhagavatamrita. Like that they are making one barter system over here. Evam vinimaye jate sudharatya prapiyat. Prapasyayam Bhagavatamritam. Lilakutti. Abha. Ilama. Oh, sorry. Kva sudha kva katha loke.
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके
Kva kacha kva manir mahan.
क्व काज क्व मणिर्महान्
क्व काच क्व मणिर्महान्
Brahmarato vicharyaivam.
ब्रह्मरातो विचारैव्यम् विचारैवम्
ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवम्
तदा देवाञ्जहासः
तदा देवाञ्जहासः
तदा देवाञ्जहासः
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके क्व काचः क्व मणिर्महान्
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके क्व काचः क्व मणिर्महान्
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके क्व काचः क्व मणिर्महान्
ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवं तदा देवाञ्जहासः
ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवं तदा देवाञ्जहासः
ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवम् तदा देवाञ्जहासः
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके क्व काचः क्व मणिर्महान् ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवं तदा देवाञ्जहासः
क्व सुधा क्व कथा लोके क्व काचः क्व मणिर्महान् ब्रह्मरातो विचार्यैवम् तदा देवाञ्जहासः.
Very good. Kwa sudha, kwa katha. What nectar? What story? Means Bhagavad Katha. Means Loke. In this world, what are you comparing? The Amrita of the Devas and Bhagavad Katha. Ayyo, it is Kwa Kwacha, Kwa Manir Mahan. Kacha is glass piece. And Manir Mahan means the precious rare gem. Now a precious rare gem and this one glass piece, can you compare? Bottles, broken glass, and let's say one Kohinoor diamond. Is there any comparison between a gem? Like that, these Devas Amrita and Bhagavata is getting compared. So, Brahmarata Vicharyaivam, like this, Vicharya. Again, how we saw Tvanta having done one action, like that this Vicharya is also having done that action, having thought, Vicharya, having thought who? Brahmarata. Brahmarata means who? That Shuka who is living in that ever consciousness of Brahma, who is immense, Rataha, who is lost in this truth, who is ever living in this truth, Brahmarataha, in the Brahma Jnana, who is always remaining. Vicharya evam, like this he thought that what Bhagavad Katha and what Amrita, it's like the kacha and the money, like this, the Brahmarata has thought tada on the Devas. Devan Sanjahasa. So Devan Jahasa. So he laughed at the Devas, having thinking like that. Shuka smiled at Devas have come with this Amrit and asking for Bhagavat. Yo, what comparison, what exchange, what a poor thing. Kwa sudha, kwa katha loke, kwa kacha, kwa manir mahan, brahmarato vicharyaivam, tada devanjahasah. We'll do one more verse for today. Okay, only two hands are the perfect. Sajeev ji and Radha Krishnan ji. Sometimes when I see the hands number raised, then I don't want to disappoint and I have to take. But today it's just perfect. Before that last we have two. Okay. Bhaktams, tams. So both the anuswara are going to become one. Bhaktams, tamscha. Bhaktams, tamscha vidnyaya.
Abhaktanscha vidnyaya
abhaktamstamscha vijñāya
न ददौ स कथामृतम्
न ददौ स कथामृतम्
न ददौ स कथामृतम्
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता
वार्ता
वार्ता श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता
सुराणामपि दुर्लभा
सुराणामपि दुर्लभा अभक्तांस्तांश्च
विज्ञाय न ददौ स कथामृतम्
अभक्तांस्तांश्च विज्ञाय न ददौ स कथामृतम्
अभक्तांस्तांस्तविज्ञाय न ददौ स कथामृतम्
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता सुराणामपि दुर्लभा
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता सुराणामपि दुर्लभा
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता
Mahapuran Bhagavati, not Bhagavati.
Yes. श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता सुराणामपि दुर्लभा.
Excellent.
अभक्तांस्तांश्च विज्ञाय न ददौ स कथामृतम् श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता सुराणामपि दुर्लभा.
Very good.
अभक्तांस्तांश्च विज्ञाय न ददौ स कथामृतम् श्रीमद्भागवती.
Okay, I'll do that for you. Shrimad Bhagavati Varta.
श्रीमद्भागवती वार्ता सुराणामपि दुर्लभा.
Very good. Very fantastic. Now, what happens? You see, na dadau sa kathamrutam. Sa, he. Who he? Shuka. Na dadau. He didn't give. What? This kathamrita, this Bhagavat nectar, he didn't give. Why? Having
Hariam Varshaji, we are
having
not
I'm not here. Audible now? Am I there?
In between we got I couldn't hear. No, about
Okay.
others.
Varsha, in fact, for me, I could not hear many at times. There were lots of breakages in between.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you're freezing every now and then, Varshaji.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Now we are on the last verse. And when we'll hear the meaning, then we will know why we are freezing. Now, what is happening? Sa na dadau. He has not given what? The kathamrita. This Bhagavad Katha. Vidnyaya. Having known. Vidnyaya. Having known. What Vidnyaya? What having known? Abhaktan Tan. Tan is who? Tan Devan. In that previous verse we saw, na? Devan Jahasaha. So those Devas are Abhakta. They are not devotees of the Lord. Etad Vidnyaya. Having known this, Sa na dadau. He. Sa means he. Who he? Shuka. He did not give Bhagavat to the gods because they are not the devotees of the Lord. Shrimad Bhagavati Varta, this Varta, this Katha, Suranamapi. Sura, devas. Suranamapi, for gods also. Durlabha, very difficult to get, not easy to get. We have got it so easily. Why we are getting easily? Now we have to think and we have to value this. So if we have not got the same bhakti, then we have to increase the bhakti towards it. So it is clearly said, Shuka, having known gods are not the devotees of the Lord, they won't get this Kathamrit. And this Bhagavata is rare for the gods also. Means from Varga that will become immortal, that is also not exchanged. So if we are able to hear this, and if we are able, probably God alone knows why this thought has come, that only chanting, if just do and go ahead is not, we should talk about it. Then it gets sweeter, and one day is not enough. We should have more days. So probably, if Lord wills, I'll finish my whatever commitments I took on other days, and we increase number of days over here so that we can talk more about the Lord. We have not done that. We have just done about 9 verses and extended the time so long. If anybody has any comments, please message me whether this is okay or not. If it is not, I'll just do what you all would like to hear, but you all can message me privately to say your opinion on this. It's very flexible, whether not to see the speed and to finish off, but if we can just keep on enjoying and chewing on it slow, probably, and then when we increase the number of days, probably we can complete more verses. But is it to complete more verses and finish, or is it to enjoy the moment? It's a perspective again. And before we end, as a usual pattern, I ask if anybody has any doubts of pronunciation of these 9 verses we have done today. So everything is clear. I'll post the audio. Thank you so much. So hopefully, Lord willing, He will guide us into the further thing. And just be little prepared. Our class is 9 to 9:45 only, but it will all depend upon how he takes and not how our plan is. Like today, before starting, I had no plans to tell the meaning. It was left for let me complete, and later we will see after 6 months to start the meaning. But somehow it happened today with a plan, but not now, not in today's class. But it's he who has presided and decide for us that don't put it just because you begin, just start it off. So it has come this way. All whatever it is, Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Let's end the session. Keep your spine straight, close your eyes, keep your mics muted. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Oh. Oh. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om, everyone. See you all next week.
Dhanyawad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om
Hari Om.
Varsha.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om Varshaji. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari Om.
Pranams Varshaji, thank you so much.
Hari Om Varshaji.
Ma'am, Varshaji, this is so special. This is really, we are so blessed to have today's class. This meanings, this is like my dream come true. Like dreaming for this for last 3 years. I have been dreaming this. Please continue with the meanings.
Thank
Please
you.
do continue with the meanings. This is very important
Yes.
for us. Please.
So it is all that sankalpa only, it is happening. Otherwise it was, I don't know what is happening, but it is happening.
Thank you
Let
so
it
much.
happen.
I have
My
no
pleasure.
Pranam.
Thank you.
Pranams. Thank you. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om, teacher.
Hari Om, my darling. Hari Om.
Hari Om, teacher.
Hey, Hari Om, sweetheart.
Amma, I have a small doubt. In Prarthana slokas, I mean like Dhyanam slokas, Janmadhyasya yaton vayaditaratah vyartheshva bhignaswarat tene brahma hridaya adikavaye. The next pada.
Muhyanti yat spurayah.
Yes, ma. What is the doubt?
How to pronounce that one?
Muhyanti.
Muhyanti. Okay. Tene brahma hridaya adikavaye muhyanti.
Mu plus ha, right? First.
Mu, ha, and ya. Muhyanti. Here. Here.
Muhyanti, right?
Yat
Okay,
surayah.
HYA.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so may I end the session? Thank you, everyone. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Hari Om. Hari Om.